Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor, and today is kind of a special day for me. It's the 10-year anniversary of my YouTube channel. And it's, I've had acknowledgments in the past like, oh, I've been doing this for this years, or I hit this many views, or whatever it might be, but 10 years doing YouTube, I think, is the most surreal one to me, because back when I started making YouTube videos, like, it was just a hobby, right? There was a small part of me that was like, this would be so cool if I could do this for a living, right? But I didn't actually think it was gonna happen. Or for this long, for that matter. I was still going to school. I was writing World of Warcraft machinima scripts during my community college classes. And that was just, it was what I did. It was my hobby. And the first video I uploaded was Shaman WoW. It was 10 years ago to this date. This might be the next day, because I'm going to be uploading this a little late. But January 23rd, 2009. I'll link it in the description or at the end slate or whatever it is. Don't worry if you want to go back and actually see my first video ever. It was very bad. It was made in Windows Movie Maker. It was based on the ShamWow guy, the guy that also did the Slap Chop. He was kind of crazy. I think he got arrested for like something. Whatever. Either way, everybody was making fun of him at the time, and I searched for parodies about him, and I found Shaman WoW. And it wasn't about shamans in WoW, and it wasn't about World of Warcraft. And I was like, well, that's weird. And I was like, you know what? That'd be kind of a funny World of Warcraft thing to do. So I'd made it. I had no idea what I was doing. My microphone was awful. It was like a headset mic. I didn't know how to use Windows Movie Maker. Windows Movie Maker. Did I say that right? I think I did. And I did some of the things in one take, so I was like running out of breath. Like, you know how to play this class. You got champ. And I was like going crazy. But I had fun doing it. And that's why I kept making videos, I also watched other World of Warcraft videos like Mind Flames, Illegal Danish, and Rob Rurikar's Jimmy the World of Warcraft story, and that kind of inspired me to make my own videos. Oxhorn was another one. And, I have a nostalgic feeling about those days, because those were the days where I didn't make any money doing YouTube. And it was about 2 years of that. I didn't really start making money off this till like 2012, I want to say. And so I have this weird, I guess it's a nostalgic sense, where like, there's a lot of, like today in the YouTube world, people want to get into it primarily because you can make money. And that's not even saying, like, oh, but I really enjoy doing it. You might, there's so many people like, yeah, no, I want to get into it because I enjoy doing it. But deep in behind that, there's still that little point like, maybe I can make a lot of money off it. You know what I mean? Because it's gotten so big, man. It's crazy how much this platform has grown in just 5 years, let alone 10 years. But, back then, I literally did it for no money, and I didn't think I was going to make money. I was like, it'd be cool if that happened, but, it was a hobby, and I loved doing it, and I think there's something to that. I think back then it showed that what you were creating was out of passion. And I think that's kind of lost in today's online entertainer world is passion, because so many people just get into it for the money. And sure, that's great, but the money part can very easily corrupt whatever you're creating. And it affects what I create, over time it affects everybody, everybody I know. You start looking at views differently. You start looking at monthly views, watch time. You look at all these things, and it's not the same as when you first started. And so I think I look back on that time period in a nostalgic sense, because that was, like I said, it was just the most passionate I think everyone was when they first started, and just getting all those original ideas out there and writing scripts during class and bringing them to life, and just is, I don't know, it was special. And that's why I look back on all my old videos, and although a lot of them make me cringe, and they aren't the most highly produced and they have weird things, it's still, I don't know, it's still, I still enjoy going back and watching them. And the fact that it's just 10 years, like, I'm sure there's a lot of you that watched my videos when you were like, like 14, 18, 12, 8. Like, I don't know. The people played World of Warcraft when they were kids. Your parents are probably like, hey, come play WoW. And you're like 8 years old and you're playing WoW or whatever. And now you're 18. Now you're like 23. Now you're like 27. Now you're my age. You're like almost 30. Maybe you're older than that. Maybe you watched it when you're like 25. Now you're like 35, 40. I don't know. It's 10 years. Like, it's double digits, man. That's crazy. It's crazy to me. And I guess it also makes me just kind of look at how much it's impacted my life, just making friends. I met Toaster Woman. I met all my co-optional friends, all my Machinima friends, all my Twitch friends, which, even Twitch is like a branch of YouTube. I wouldn't have gotten into live streaming if it wasn't for YouTube. So even that, which is what I do more of now, is because of YouTube. And I think this last year has really made me appreciate just everything. Some people, I think there's this sense of fakeness, like I mentioned earlier about the money thing. I think what the problem with that is how fake a lot of it becomes. Like all these big YouTube people are like, I love you fans, I love you, you're part of the super squad, you're a super sub, blah, high five, pound the smash button, and it's this sense of phoniness to it because it's for profit, right? It's for monetizing their audience. It's like, hey, you're a super fan, now buy my super merch. It's there's that sense of phoniness to it that I don't really like. But then there's also some other approaches. TB took this a little crazy with like the I don't care about my fans type of thing, when he really did care about his fans, but I think he just tried to keep that boundary there. But I always liked it in the middle, where I just appreciate everybody that's watched my videos, that's enjoyed whatever I made, whether it's non-content, Fishing with Crendor, Blood Bowl, podcasts, WoW videos, whatever it is. I'm it's like I'm a fan of things too. So I mean, I know what it's like to be a fan of something. So like, if you enjoy something, I think you are part of the reason I am here. That's just how it works. Like, some people will be like, the fans don't mean anything, but obviously I do. Some people take it too far where they're like, my fans mean everything. And it's like, well, I don't think that's true. I think there's always a nice middle ground of like, don't go too crazy about it, but don't underappreciate people too. It's a weird topic, it's, but overall, I'm just extremely thankful that, everybody that's watched my stuff, or my live streams, or my videos, or like whatever it is, I'm just thankful that you've watched me and enjoyed whatever I've created or talked about or whatever it may be. And I don't know, I feel lucky that I got in at the time I did, because I mean, we're at a point now where I used to be in the top, like, I think at one point I was like 550, one of the top 500, 600 most subscribed YouTube channels. And now it's so oversaturated. I think I'm at like 10,000 or something, like way back there. Because everybody in the top like 1,000 is like over 1 million subs. Everybody in the top like 500's at like over 10 million subs. Like, it's crazy how much it's all just blown up. And I guess part of that is a lot of the younger people who used to watch YouTube have grown up now, and they're all doing YouTube. And so I feel like I got in at the old pioneer days or something. But I always just appreciate everybody that's always like, I grew up watching you and Jesse and TB and Dodger, and I don't know, it's like, especially in this last year with all my health issues and TB passing away, it's kind of, I don't know, surreal. Like I said at the start, it puts you back in reality, you just don't know how long you got. And I'm happy that I've gotten to spend a vast chunk of my life doing this. And I'm happy that I've gotten to meet so many great people and know so many great people, and it's been a ride, man. And I hope it doesn't end anytime soon, because even people that say like, "Oh, Crendor, what are you gonna do when you retire?" It's like I don't plan on retiring. You know, like this is what I love to do. There's just no point where I would ever want to not make videos or stream or do something. Like this is what I did as a hobby, and it became a job, and now it's just I just can't see myself ever stopping. I see myself being like 90 years old, just being like, here we go. Where's Dad? Look at this cat. Hey, cat. So I just wanted to say thanks again, and I'm extremely grateful for everybody that's watched or liked the video or just enjoyed whatever I've created. And I'm going to try to make a pointless top 10 of my top 10 videos over the last 10 years. I thought that'd be a fun thing to do. Obviously, the Lucky Do rap will be up there. But we'll see what other videos I can come up with. So I just wanted to make this video to really just kind of thank everybody for watching, and to give you a little glimpse into the past with the Shaman WoW if you've never seen it, and to I don't know, just again, just tell you how grateful I am for being able to do this. So thank you for watching and listening, and here's to another 10 years. Okay. See you.